Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. Girl, I hope you're having a fabulous day. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian, and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, girl, you have found me. Grab a snack, grab a drink, hit that subscribe button. I would be very grateful. Also, you guys, ignore the mess. This is from the game night we had on Saturday. My apartment looks like a war zone right now, okay, bitch? I feel like a war zone in my mind. There was maybe 9 of us, and we played games. And then we danced a little, but it feels like a freaking tornado. Why do people and we always get stuck hosting. Always get stuck hosting. I want to go to somebody else's house and not have to worry about the fucking morning after. I want to wake up the next day of partying and seeing my house look beautiful. You know what? And not see my damn towels on the floor, seeing fucking Doritos everywhere, the cheese platter out and not back in the refrigerator. Girl, no. Whew. Anyways, we have to talk. Talking about messy, honey. We need to talk about Miss Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber. Now, I do want to give a shout out. I did see your message. Shout out to Juanita Mustafa. I was actually going to do this video a week, when this episode of Hailey Bieber's YouTube video came out, but I forgot. Then I was going to do it yesterday, but I was super hungover, so I was like, you know what, let me wait till tomorrow so I can do it. And then you sent me this message, so I was like, it is a sign, let's do it. So thank you so much to you and to everyone who sends me tea. I very much appreciate it. So Hailey Bieber, she did something kind of controversial in some people's eyes, but some people, let's talk about this. So Hailey Bieber was doing a video on her YouTube channel where she was doing pizza toast, okay? So she was doing this pizza toast, and she did a disclaimer saying that she invented this recipe, or she got the idea for the recipe when she was high because she smokes weed, okay? So automatically, some fans, that sparked a lot of concern over Justin Bieber. And I'll tell you this, Justin Bieber, not that I'm aware of, has never come out and said, I am an alcoholic, I'm a drug user, nothing. I have not seen that. And if I missed it, then I apologize. But I have not seen that. I've Googled, there's never really been a thing. But there is a lot of footage of him smoking, right? So I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe he also smokes weed. Now listen, this is causing a little bit of controversy because people are concerned that this could be affecting Justin Bieber in a negative way to have these kind of substances around him. So let's talk about this. Justin Bieber lately has sparked, a lot of concern with fans. And people in general are very concerned because they're like, Justin Bieber is not the same as, he once was. He's a little bit sad looking. There's something going on. He's always looking kind of dazed and confused and, he's on another planet, bitch. He's in another universe. He's in a multiverse, So Justin, if you guys did not know this, he actually, he announced that he had a limited edition Peaches cannabis line October 4th, 2021. So he officially entered the cannabis industry just with a limited run product, okay? So he definitely has had his share of, being kind of public about the use of this substance. Now listen, I don't smoke weed myself, neither does my husband, but I feel like everyone else that I know, except our best friend, smokes weed, okay? So I actually spoke to a friend of mine that smokes weed on a regular. So my friend told me that weed, sometimes they prefer weed over alcohol, when they're partying, right? But besides that, weed helps anxiety, helps pain in the body, calms your mind. Of course, there's different. He explained to me that there's something aka, and then there's something else that you do for, like, you know, there's like different types of weed strains. I think that's what he used, like to relax you, to keep you going, to like a fun high. Like, you know, there's like different versions. So, and he explained to me that weed has actually helped him a lot overcome a lot of anxiety. But I also spoke to another friend who had to actually quit weed because they became very, very, very addicted, that they would literally wake up, smoke weed. And my friend tells me that it was very difficult for her to like focus without it, and to, you know, she became very dependent on it. And, you know, she said, she would wake up at, you know, certain hours and just smoke weed, and she knew that it didn't feel right. So there could be an addiction to it, right? I've always heard that weed is like the miracle thing, like if you're, you know, in pain or whatever. So I mentioned pain because, of course, we know Justin has had his health issues, and, you know, he suffers from a lot of anxiety, and weed, you know, is known to help a lot of these situations. So I do think that Justin does, you know, partake because there's pictures. But I understand why fans are saying that, you know, it's a little bit dangerous if he is always smoking. At what level is he smoking, right? A lot of people say, well, you know what, he's a 30-year-old man, he can make his own decisions. But you guys, let me tell you something. When you have anxiety and you have depression and you have physical illness, it's very difficult to be able to even have a normal day. And maybe if he does smoke, I think maybe it's a way of escape. And I just don't know if that's the healthiest thing that you can do. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I have tried hash. I don't know if that's the same thing as weed. Everyone wants me to try edibles, but I'm just so scared, like, how it's gonna affect me, because I'm already so fucking paranoid, you know? And like, I just feel like, I don't know, I think it's because I grew up with like the taboo that weed is not, you know, that it's a bad thing, you know? Like, for example, in Colombia, you know, it's known to being a bad thing, and haha, I know cocaine, whatever, but like, in, you know, my family, that's what was in my head. And then, you know, you had like the school telling you no weed, no. So moving to Los Angeles, when I moved here with my husband 8 years ago, and we saw everybody smoking weed, I was like, oh, drug addicts, you know, because that's what I was like, you know, embedded in my mind. And now that like my friends do it, and the edibles, and I just think it looks like fun. They look so relaxed. Like my two friends, when they do their edibles, because they like, when we're together, like game night or whatever, they'll take a couple edibles and they're in our same level. And I'm just like, oh, and the amazing part is you don't even get a fucking hangover. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, girl, it sounds like fun. I'm just so scared. Like we're doing this thing where we made a promise that my best friend and we've never tried edibles. So we were like, okay, girl, maybe we'll try them together, right? Maybe we'll try them together. But we are terrified to do it. So my husband was like, look, you both feel safe with me. You know, he's only done it like twice. So you'll both be safe with me. Let's do it together. And no, you both do it and I won't. But I just hate losing control. So that's what I'm terrified. So if you guys have any tips, let me know, because I would love sometimes to take the edge off, because sometimes I do feel like I'm too, like I have anxiety, and I don't take like antidepressants or anything like that, because one time, I mean, this is like a lot of oversharing, but one time, like I was given Xanax, and I, like for 2 weeks, like took it every day, and I think I have like a addicting personality, so I stay away from certain things, you know what I mean? Because I know me, girl, okay? So I don't know, if you guys have any tips and tricks, let me know, because I mean, everyone here does it. It's so insane. Like this amazing, like where I was at the grocery store, this like old lady, she literally could have been my grandmother. And she like got out with her cart full of groceries with her walker and lit up a joint. And I was like, what? And I'm terrified to do this shit. Anyways, I'm just scared I'm gonna like take my clothes off and like do like summon the 7 C's of the witchcraft. I don't know, you know, like the craft. Like I feel like I'm gonna like go into a trance and be like earth, wind, fire, earth. You know, that's what I feel like I'm gonna do. Like take my clothes off and do sexy dances and make love to this couch. Like that's what I'm terrified of. But I always like to say I want to try everything once. So you never know, girl. Anyways, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.